Hello, guys. It's Mrs. E. Mrs. Z. Okay. Um, Today we're going to talk. This is exit ticket for grade 5, mission 3, lesson 2. And we will use our knowledge of adding fractions. So here we have equal fractions of the fifths added to fifths. So the size of the fractions are same and they are fifths. So if we need to show expression on a number line. So if we take our ruler and draw the line, we can create equivalent spaces. So let's see that maybe I will have 1 centimeter, once 1/5. So 2/5, 3/5, 4/5, 5/5. 5/5 should be a whole. So this is 0/5. 0, and then whole should have 5 equal spaces. So if I do that, this is 1/5, 2/5, 3/5, 4/5, 5/5. 1/5, 2/5, 3/5, 4/5, and 5/5 is my whole. But we need to add 2 more fifths. So we needed 2 more. 1/5, 2/5. So if we go by a unit fraction, that would be a 5/5, 6/5, and 7/5 would be our answer. We add 5/5 and 2/5, and we got ourselves 7/5. How that looks when we do equation mathematically. So we can say, okay, we can have fraction line when we have adding fractions. The pieces the same size, they are all fifths. So when I add the same unit fractions, then the size stays. What we need to do is add how many pieces do we have. We have 5 pieces plus 2 pieces, and that makes us 7 pieces size of fifths. And that would be the one. So 5/5 and 2/5 makes 7/5. 7/5. Now we have the second problem, which is B. This time these fractions are thirds. So they are not fifths, they are thirds. So same thing, we need to show expression or number on a number line. So we will take line and we will represent our thirds. Let's see that our third, I can pick third to be maybe like a half of an inch. So 1/3. The good thing, I can choose any size of a third. 1/3, 2/3, 3/3. Because the bottom number denominator says how many pieces will make a whole, if I have 3/3, I will have already whole. And then if I have 3 more thirds, I will have another whole. So when we look 6/3, it would be like this. This is a 0/3, 1/3, 2/3. 3 out of 3 pieces will make a whole. And then, so that would be if I have 4/3, then 3/3 will make a whole, and I will have one more third. So if I look, this is 1/3, 2/3, 3/3, 4/3, 5/3 would be the next one. 5/3 and 6/3 will actually be equivalent to 2 wholes. So when we adding 6/3, we actually already have 2 wholes in 6/3. So that's our first number. Now I need to add 2/3, 2 more pieces to that one. So I'm going to take the same equivalent space, and that would be 1 more third, 7/3, and 8/3. So when we add 2 more to 6/3, we will have 8/3 altogether. So that would be that here is two wholes and 2/3 on the same spot. So when we move on to do that on mathematically, we can actually see that 6/3, so that's 1 whole, 2 wholes, and then we have 2 more parts that makes 2 wholes and 2/3. Okay, if we do mathematically 6/3 plus, I'm going to rewrite this a little bit down because I have no room, so I'm going to move to the right, and I'm going to rewrite the same math sentence. 6/3 plus 2/3 is the same as, we're talking about thirds, so third stays. The pieces are the same size, they are thirds. We needed to add how many pieces? 6 plus 2. So that will give us 8/3 as our answer. 8/3. When we think about 8/3, 3 pieces makes a whole. So we know then inside of the 8 pieces, we will have more than 1 whole. So when we needed to break apart 8/3, mathematically we can say 8/3. We can see in terms of 3 pieces. If I have 3 out of 3 pieces, I have a whole. And then if I have another 3 pieces, I will have another whole. 3 plus 3 makes 6, not 8. So we have 2/3 left. When we look our addition, so 2 plus 3 plus 2 makes 8. So 3 plus 3 plus 2 makes 8. And then 3 pieces, so 3 pieces of 3 will make us whole. 3 pieces of 3 will make another whole. And the 2/3 will be off the next whole. So finally, we can combine these 2 wholes. Our answer is 2 wholes and 2/3. And that's what the spot here. 2 wholes and 2 more thirds is in 8/3. 8/3. Okay. That would be the question number 1. Now we'll move to the question number 2. It says, express each fraction as the sum of 2 or 3 equal fraction parts. Rewrite each as a multiplication equation. Show part B on the number line. So what they want us to do is they want to decompose the 6/9. So that's different ways to decompose. It's like having 6/9 and sum of 2 or 3 equal fractions. So let's see, 6/9. Okay, so let's break apart 6 into 2/9 plus 2/9 plus 2/9. If we add the numerators, 2 pieces plus 2 pieces, we'll get 6 pieces. The size of our fractions is a ninth. So unit fraction is not is 1/9. Okay, we can rewrite each as a multiplication equation. We can say that this is three groups of 2/9. 3 groups of 2/9. 1 group, 2 groups, 3 groups. We can see this as, let's see, 2 or 3. So we can do 2 as well. So how about if we take 6/9 and we break it into 3/9 plus 3/9. So that would be 2 groups of 3/9 as a fraction. Sorry, 2 groups of 3. So 6/9 is same as 3/9 plus 3/9. Or we can see as 2 groups of 3/9. Now, this is 15/4. When you think about 15/4, the 4 pieces makes the whole. So we can think about breaking apart the fourths into, we can think about 15 times 1/4. 1/4 is the unit fraction. So how many we have? 15 1/4. We can break this as 15/4 is equals as, let's do the wholes. 4/4 will make 1 whole, and that is 11 is left. So now again, if I take 4/4, that would be another whole. And then 4/4, that would be 3 wholes. 3 times 4 is 12. So we can see that this is 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4/4 makes a whole. So we have 3 wholes and leftover. So 4 plus 4 is 8. 8 plus 4 is 12. So, and we have 15. So there is 15 minus 12. The 3/4 will be left over. So we will have 3 wholes, 1 whole plus 1 whole plus 1 whole plus 3/4. So that combining all this together, the 15/4 is the same as 3 wholes and 3/4 left. Okay. They say show part B on a number line. We can show this on a number line by drawing 15/4. I'm going to make this right there, and I'm going to use my centimeters I will create a number line that is, it's going to represent, this is my number line. There's my 0. And each centimeter will be 1/4 for me. So I will do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I can extend that line because fractions seem like numbers, they never stop. So here is your 0 fourths, 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, 4/4 is 1 whole. 5/4, 6/4, 7/4, 8/4, 9/4, 10/4. 8/4 is also 2 wholes. 8 divided by the fraction line is division. So 8 divided by 4 makes 2. 9/4, 10/4, 11/4, 12/4, 13/4, 14/4, 15/4. I have here showing you 15/4, and that would be if I look 8 here, 8/4 makes 2 wholes. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4 more fourths, then here will be my another whole, which is 3 wholes. So when I look on having 15, I will have 2 wholes in 15/4, 3 wholes in 15/4, and then I will have 3 more pieces. 1, 2, 3. So here in a 15/4, you have 3 wholes and 3 more fourths. We need only 1 more fourth, and we would have here about 4 wholes or 16/4. But we don't have a 16/4. So we don't have the last fourth that makes 4 wholes. Make sense? Okay, so I'm going to highlight this. So 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, 4/4 makes a whole. 5, 6/4, 7/4, 8/4 makes 2 wholes. 9/4, 10/4, 11, 12/4 makes 3 wholes. And then we have 15, so we have 3 more extra after 3 wholes. Okay. I also can, I think that would be it. Let me make it smaller so you can see all that. So we did exit ticket, grade 5, mission 3, lesson 2. We did problem 1 and problem 2. Thank you for listening. Have a good night.